Welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the collective reading. Okay, remember that the collective reading is free of charge, right? It's one of two options when it comes to the free options on the channel. All you have to do is tap the screen, share the live, right? Gifts are welcome and appreciate. Make sure you comment to stay in the flow. Okay, all right, we're about to All right, we're about to get started with the collective reading going into this new week of energy. All right, for some of y'all, this, like I tell you, this is the current timeline, right? That we are reading on, that you are on right now. If you do something drastic to change it, that is on you, and then we would have to do another reading to see the energies, right? To see where that is going in that sense. Okay, so that's why I said we take this very seriously, right? And I hope that answered your question, Tasia, about the yes or no questions. And that's why me and God don't play about the readings, right? Because I want you guys to live your best lives, okay? Live your heavenly ever afters on earth, okay? So just make sure that you are taking the messages seriously, okay? All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here. All right, and I was talking about free will, and that's why you guys just make sure you're like not viewing it in a certain way, just being open, right? Because being open to something new here is going to open a gateway of new possibilities in your reality, right? We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? We have Pentacles, right? I'm blinking on 9 for a second. 9, spiritual change, opening new gateways, right? So in Pentacles, this spiritual changes are leading to connected with divine's spirit set, right? Are connect in the Pentacles, remember, is talking about the physical realm, right? So you see these vines here connecting each pentacle to one another. That's the spiritual realm connecting to the physical realm, right? Because remember, everything happens in the spiritual realm and then into the physical realm, right? Remember, this is backed by quantum physics. This is backed by science in general. We just are taking a while to fully prove it, right? That's all. that's all. I promise you, science explains energy and magic perfectly. It's just that we just haven't got there yet in the research stages, right? Because of course, it's also subjective, right? What people are willing to believe is the truth, and what people are not willing to believe is the truth, right? So sometimes you need scientists who dare to imagine, who dare to be curious, far greater than curiosity pushes, right? Who dare for more knowledge and wisdom. No matter what we perceive as true or real, But yeah, so the Nine of Pentacles, symbolizing that the, that you have options here, right? And allowing yourself to just be open to new possibilities, right? New opportunities coming into your life, right? It's showing the spiritual change that was made first, and it's gonna appear in the physical, right? And that's because we have the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, right? So yeah, definitely just be open to new possibilities, new opportunities, right? Spirit, do you have anything else you want them to know before we close this reading? And remember, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, because I am going to post this. Even though it might be like a short reading, I feel like it's very powerful. And I'm going to post it on my YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube so you can see it there. If you're coming in late, right? The link is in my bio. Okay. Also, if you follow me on TikTok and subscribe to my YouTube right now, you'll get a chance to win a free 5-card reading. Okay. Just let me know when you're done in the chat. Alright, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. So you got the Two of Swords, okay? Yeah, I'm so goofy. I'm looking at this King of Cups and I'm going, I thought the next card was Two of Swords. I don't know. But King of Cups and Two of Swords, okay? King of Cups, right? This is profound emotional stability, right? Two of Swords is creating balance within the mental state, within the frame of thinking, within the mind, right? So remember, guys, this is my shadow work tarot, okay? Ethereal is specifically made to help you guys through your shadow work, okay? I always feel like we get into the nitty gritty and the deeper messages when we in this deck. Like, I can get deep with all my decks, but I feel like this one just takes it to a whole new level. Okay. Again. So it's like connecting the right and left hemisphere in harmony. Okay, what? I mean, I get it. Spirit is funny, guys. I remember when, because I am a channel reader as well as doing tarot, right? I have multiple gifts, not just one gift, right? And I use all of them when I do tarot. Okay, so that is why I say, you know, when you want a personal reading, right, that's why I charge for it, because that is a lot of energy I am putting into the reading. Okay. And I don't mind doing it, right? For you guys, I'll do anything, right? But anything with boundaries. But right. Still, I want to help you guys, right? I want to guide you guys through your journey. I take that very seriously. Right? I do care about you guys. I'm truly invested in your journey. Especially like once you let me do a reading on you, right? Like I'm like truly invested. I always, honestly, everyone who's gotten a reading by me always tells me that if I'm simply doing a 3-card or 5-card reading, I'm always trying to get into the whole story. Like, always. And And literally, that's when I like start asking questions, because the things that God is telling me, I'm like, but wait, they just asked me one question. What are we talking about right now? And this it's usually like happens a lot when people are in toxic situations, right? And they're not forthcoming about that information, right? And then God is like, and I'm like, what? So then I have to ask, and I'm like, oh, like that's what you were talking about. Okay. Well, let's guide them through this, so that they can make a, informed, spiritually discerned decision on how to move forward with their journey. I'm not here to judge you guys. Not here to do that, right? But I am gonna get you through it. I just might be a tad nosy. Okay. just a tad, right? So yeah, that's the only reason I asked you guys to participate in the energetic exchange. It's not a transaction, it's an energetic exchange, right? To just make sure that equal give and take, right? And your consent to me reading on your energy. Okay. Right. Following one's intuition. Okay. Since this is the swords, with the mind, right? So following your intuition about this situation, with emotional clarity, mental clarity, right? It's what was I just saying? It's easier to make a informed, spiritually discerned decision when you're have like the right tools, and you're working on yourself in the proper format and way, right? And that's why it all happens spiritually first, right? Remember, thoughts are an energy, okay? Emotions are an energy, right? So it spiritually, that is all energy that you are projecting out into the universe, right? So you have to do the work within yourself first, okay? Especially to stay open to new opportunities and new possibilities, right? Because when you close your heart chakra off, you're not really open to those to things that could possibly make you happy, right? Because you're viewing it in a certain way, and self-sabotaging. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? That you would like the collective to know? Let's see. We are patient for the Lord. All right, welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? If you just join us, right, make sure that you follow me on TikTok and subscribe to the YouTube link in my bio. For one, win a free 5-card reading if you comment done in the comment section. And two, if you want to see the beginning of this reading, it will be on YouTube, okay? Okay. Ew. All these cards. Which one came out first? It's like this, okay. Alright. So, we have the 8 of Pentacles and Justice, okay? Right. definitely your hard work is paying off, and these opportunities that are coming in they are justice for everything that you have been putting into this, right? All your seeds that you've been sowing, right? Everything you're getting back is divine justice, right? All in divine timing, right? All your blessings will come when the Lord makes that move, okay? And the Lord is letting you know this is soon, right? How soon can be dependent on everybody, especially where you're at in your journey. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, one line can be for you, or the entire reading could be for you. Okay, and after the justice, we have the mage, right? Mage being someone who takes matters into their own hand, but not like trying to be the creator, but the co-creator, right? At least standing in their power. Okay. And doing the things that they can do, being responsible for the change they can create, and using their gifts to their full abilities. Okay, and remember, all spiritual gifts can be different. How you use your energy could be different, right? I mean, as long as you use it for light, it doesn't really matter what you do, right? You could say like a painter, they would be someone like, you could be clairvoyant as a painter, right? And that help you with better imaging, because you're able to use your imagination a lot better with your drawings and stuff like that, right? There's many different ways spiritual gifts can come in handy with the things that you want to do in this lifetime, right? A journalist, right? A lot of journalists are claircognizant, right? They just know, right? A lot of them have hunches and they get the story right because they're using their spiritual gifts a lot of time subconsciously without realizing it, right? Scientists, right? They're using their intuition, right? A spiritual gift, that's your sixth sense. And some of them also have claircognizant as well, right? Just knowing, and then seeking out that question they have to see if it's true or not, right? There's a lot of fields in this world, and there's a lot of things you can do creatively, and to expand your mind, to expand your soul, right? On this planet with your spiritual gifts, right? It's just that a lot of people, what we're seeing in the world, aren't tapped into their gifts, right? Not enough of us are even aware of our gifts or aware of energy in of itself, right? Even though science backs up that everything is energy, right? So, with that being said, the more of us that wake up and become aware of our gifts, of the abilities that our brains truly hold, with our soul intact, right? It's something to behold, right? And that's the kind of planet I want to see. I don't know about y'all, but that's the kind of planet I want to see, where billions become aware, right? And are able to use their gifts, okay? Because then we would really see that all of us really were created equally, right? We all have a soul, right? God has given us abilities and talents that are, catered to our certain experiences, right? And the certain missions that we were sent here to do, so that we can do those missions, so that we can fulfill those roles, and create the world, the heaven that's supposed to be here on earth, right? And so we have a lot of work to do, right? But with the reading, and I just want you to know that you're definitely tapping into this, no matter where you're at on your journey. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're a seasoned rep or if you're just now becoming aware, right? This is along the timeline you're currently on. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. I know your girl can talk, but I'm gonna get you where you need to be. Okay. All right. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, always make sure to reach out to me in the chat or by DMs, right? My DMs are always open for communication about spiritual journeys, tarot readings. Okay. You're welcome. God bless you too. You have a blessed day. Okay. Yeah. So if you ever need anything from me, just let me know, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Anything. Right, if boundaries, of course, but if you need some guidance on your journey, I am here for you guys always. Okay. All right.